In this video, I'm just going to be applying a final layer of polyurethane on some of my turtle shell collection. I've already did the underside on all of these, so what I'll do is just show that part, the inside part first, before doing the back. We'll have 9 of these to go through here, and I'll do the largest one at the end. It was from a snapping turtle that got hit by a freight train. Yeah, these scutes are gorgeous. Every turtle shell or carapace is covered in individual pieces called scutes, and these are made of keratin, just like what our hair and nails are made out of. Look at that luster. Bring it right on out. You can see the reflection of the sky off the top of the shell while I do this. Okay, yeah, this is pretty much exactly how I found this one. It had no scutes around it. When scutes kind of dry and fall off, they tend to just blow away in the breeze, just like leaves do. So I didn't even really find many scutes around it. It pretty much was just like this, with all the scutes all along the sides. So they kind of just were easy to just hang on to. Had to do some gluing here to keep the shell intact, but it was worth it. This is a great piece to look at and well worth finding and saving. Yeah, I'm pretty thankful the little forest woodland critters didn't get to this one yet. See, even on these white shells, you can still bring some depth out in it. Makes it nice and shiny and glossy. I know it has a wet look to it now, but it's not going to dry with this wet look to it. It's going to dry and it's going to look nice. Like a slight gloss, like a sheen to it. Yeah, here's one. Some of these have holes in them. They weren't broken or anything. I found them this way. You tend to find a lot of shells already gnawed at by little creatures. And actually I just found a small one the other day that had a small hole in it. But I still save them all. It's still worth it. I'm not sure if the little woodland critters are just trying to sharpen their teeth or possibly supplement their diet with an additional source of calcium or phosphorus. It's probably the latter. Oh geez, I almost forgot to mention these are box turtles. These are box turtles here. See, here's a nice piece. No bad discoloration. Got all the scutes. It's in great shape. And again, it already looks nice. This is just the final layer that I'm doing. Last one. Just have to make sure to get every tiny space. You need to be conscious of every single little spot. You can hear the fan blowing. I have a fan blowing to help with the ventilation. Also helps to keep the mosquitoes away from me too. But yes, just be mindful and careful while using varnishes or polyurethane. It's flammable. Do it outside too. Yeah, this one's already really dark. I found this one in a swamp. Its scutes were already missing. But it had like a cool half stained, half white shell look to it. So this is definitely a cool piece. Still worth keeping. Had scutes still on the edges. They haven't fallen off yet, so I was able to hold on to them. The reason why I'm not using spray paint is because these strokes can deliver a nice, smooth, deep coat without any layering. I don't really need to be putting all that spray in the air either. As you can hear, we got some birds with us here today. You can hear them in the background. Oh yeah, this little guy. Again, found it with all the scoots already gone, but I still think they look great and worth saving, even without the scoots when they're gone. Alright, yes, finally, this big guy. I don't know for some of you if this is what you all been waiting for, but yeah, this is a snapping turtle. I had found this in between train tracks, way out in the middle of nowhere. It was, for the most part, the carcass was picked clean, probably by vultures and birds and other stuff, and I didn't have to do too much work. I didn't even take it with me that first day. I took it off the tracks, I put it to the side in the woods a little bit, and I came back a few months later, and then it was ready. But yeah, in the heat, with a little bit of carcass still in it, yeah, there's no way I was taking this home. And this damage here, see, that's the thing. This was one complete shell. It wasn't broken at all. This happened later, and this, I'm so what happened is I had just left it at some point. I guess I just left these in a bag in the shed. I had thought I had brought these inside, but I had just left them in a shed. And when I had found them again, I thought, cool, oh crap, I thought these were inside. Oh well, yay, I found them. I'm going to look at them. And then I'd notice a mouse or something had chewed through the bag. Didn't care about all the other shells, just went right to this one and started biting it and picking at it. And as you can see what it did here, I don't know, it probably wasn't sharpening its teeth because it happened over the winter. So he was probably going for the calcium. And yeah, I mean, I'm just trying my best to not to focus on that. You know what, I'm just gonna say it shows you the bone. It exposes the shell for you, so you can really see it. See, there you go. It gives you a window. That's what I'll tell myself. So let's just dive right in. Get every little spot. You can really free your mind while doing this. If there's anything that's been bothering you, you can instead just become engaged in cool little projects just like these. It just takes your mind right away. You just become focused on you and what you're doing. And you're appreciating the millions of years of evolution that it took to make this piece of carapace in your hands. And instead of being distracted by stupid stuff in life or trying to get over the loss of something, or you can just know that with every stroke you're bringing new life into something. You're bringing new life with every stroke. Every little thing you do matters. And again, this is the final coating. On the first coating, I went a lot slower. I was a lot more deliberate, but it's all pretty much done now. The first layer got it all, so this is just the final coating. So that wraps it up here. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And can't wait to get the next one to you. See you in the woods.